5, 6. Okay. Hi, 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 hi. Hi. How's everybody doing today? I have no idea what time it is. Okay, I think it's like 8. Oh, it's 9:30. Okay. Oh gosh, it's late for me. Usually I am asleep, but I'm up at like 2. I'm up at like 1 or 2 a.m. every day. I try to go back to sleep around 4 a.m. It's pretty nice. Either way, this is a request, and it's what's your future? That was the question. So we're going to take a look into your future, but here's the kicker, okay? Because I was discussing with somebody and they firmly agree that we don't want to, peeking into the future causes room for changing it. You know what I mean? It adds another ingredient. Oh, what's it called? The watcher effect? Or something like the overlook, the overseer effect, something like this. Like they did it's so nerdy, but they trying to talk fast about it. They took some tested studies on some petri dishes. Okay, I guess maybe germ swabs. We'll just call it germ swabs. They swabbed the germs, they put them away. One they kept checking, one they never checked. And because the one that they checked was being checked, it actually responded to being watched. Okay, it behaved differently than the one that wasn't checked, right? So there's like a theory about this. My friend told me about this. I probably explained it wrong, but I feel like I did it okay for the basics. Okay, we got that part. We get it. Okay, but either way, this is a peek into your future. So how it's gonna go is I'm gonna have to try to finesse this better in the second go, but it's basically how do I explain? Random. Mm. So this could happen to you in 1 week. Or as though we're gonna spin the dreidel. No, the top. We're gonna spin the top. Okay. And what we're weaving here is a future read, so we're manifesting in a sense. I'm gonna peek into what your future is, and because you know it, it'll change it. Right? So we're not gonna let you know when it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna say it's within the year or within no, it'll be like within 6 months. So it's like random. It could be happening in 2 months. This is just like I am literally just opening up a little hole here and looking, and we don't know when it's gonna happen. So that way you can't fuck it up or change it. It's just gonna happen. You're gonna realize it. Okay, here's a good one. Okay, that reading we did about Dylan. It was Dylan that requested it for what people think about you in public. That happened to me today. It was Black Friday. And I was at the mall of all places. How did I end up at the fucking mall? Black Friday. Alone. Hungry. Oh my God. I know. It was a test of strength. I want to say. Hold on, look at these. I want this one for this. A peek into your future. Oh God. Okay, I'm not detached anymore. So like the panic, I feel it now. But oh my Lord, I didn't even realize it until like halfway through. So I felt tricked, obviously. Okay. I felt like, what did I do to myself? How did I end up here? I was like, Walmart. Why did they have to put a Walmart in the mall? I needed to go to Walmart today. All right. My job's right near there, so I hit up the Walmart. I'm like, I'm gonna get some tacos too. Oh, it's no good. No one knew it though. I want to say I nailed it. It is for me. I would give myself a blew up very minor at the end, very quiet blow up. So it was. I'd say honestly about 90 to 95. It's an A for sure for me, in my opinion. Because that tiny little blow up is just between me and that one woman, and she knows why. All right, but it was between us. But if I hadn't even said anything, then I feel like I would have got 100%. But I felt like that whole design was to trigger me. Okay, so this is a peek into your future, but a random one, okay? We don't know when it's going to be. So that way we can't mess with it. It'll just still happen all natural. There you go. Okay, so we have option one, phoenix, option two, butterfly, and option three, crocodile. Okay, I'm not gonna go crazy and say this could be in 10 years. Never. But this is something that's gonna happen within 6 months. I feel like I don't want, it's gonna be too exhausting to look any further than that. To go far like that, you gotta kind of like end up there. You can't like pierce to try to do it. I mean, you can just pull out the whip, light a fire, get the sweat going, and let's force it. But no, that's not really how it works. Okay, so peek into your future. I guess I feel like the person that requested it was kind of like they were treating me like I have a little hut or something. So like, come look into my crystal ball. So I guess that's why I kind of have this vibe towards it because of the way they asked. It was like strange. I need to get in the channel. Oh, but the mall. Have a great weekend. Oh, I will. I bought a 12 pack of Diet Mountain Dew while I was at the Walmart. Oh, oh my God. Excuse me. There was a 10 pack of grape 5-hour energy drink, extra strength. For like 30 bucks. No, like 35. Whatever. I was like, oh my God, I want you. I wanted it, but I know that if I buy that, I'm just gonna end up drinking them on days when I don't even go to work. And that's not really that. I don't know. I feel like I should just be sleeping when I'm not at work. Oh, fucking lazy. I meet lazy people and I'm like, how are you so lazy? I'm lazy and I put in so much effort. Ooh, hello, two people. How are you? We're going to look into your future. Okay, once I can get the ones that we'll get there. Okay, the future will come when it comes. Okay, but I do like to time travel, so and I love to random time travel. That's always the best. Okay, but yes, that one. Who is this? Hi, Crystal. Crystal Johnson. Oh, but this is from. Hold on, what was their name? Girl Next Door. I gotta try to remember to do that at the pick. Okay, let me shuffle. I got my hourglass. I'm gonna do it when I do the piles. It didn't really work out too well with the shuffle. It threw me off, and now I'm trying this way. We'll see how it goes. Okay, it's more for an alert, but it's like unless I hit that 30 minutes, I can't really do it. I have to remember to do it, and then no, I can't remember to do anything once I start reading. I mean, I barely remember to read the chat. Okay, but yes, the mall. All month I've been going into the mall and seeing this ginormous Black Friday poster, right? So I know the day is coming, but I didn't realize that the day was today. I didn't realize this was the day. I didn't even think it was Friday. I thought it was a Monday. Like I felt like a Monday for me. Oh my gosh, my day started off at like 1 a.m. I don't know. I dicked around and smoked and dicked and ate. I felt sick, so like I had to sit up for a bit. And then I felt better. I went back to sleep, and then I woke up later, and then I leave to work later. Like, I don't know, it's probably about 9 by now. And it's ice rain. Oh, so there's like random black ice or random slush ice and random ice. All right, so I have to literally walk very, very slow. Okay, I'm out of cigarettes, so that means I gotta take a detour. Because I forgot that there's a corner store on the way to the bus stop. Okay, I remembered it on my way there later. Okay, so I go to the Shell. Shell doesn't sell 5-hour energy drink. And I'm like, why are you so lame right now, Shell? I need this. It's ice rain out there. Okay, but they don't have this. Ooh, this is a pretty card. The red and white rose. Oh gosh, it's a snake. Okay, this is a pretty card though. Okay, this deck. No, this deck. Okay, sorry, my mouth. Okay, but this deck. Maybe you like this deck jokes. Because that's a really funny slip. Okay. I haven't really had much slips lately. Like I'm pretty on par with not letting anything slide. Catch it in my mind, like enough to where I can hold it or alter it or blur it. That shit just came out this dick. Either way, I'm big on those dick jokes, but I'm from the 90s, so leave me alone. My kid, my kid, I pass the torch. My kid does this dick jokes, and I'm like, oh, I hear them, and I'm like, I knew they had it in them. Eh, my kid's pretty funny. Get along really good. They're just always so damn busy being a teenager. I tell them all the time, I promise I'm not going to be that mom that clings. Hey, I'm going to let you be from over here. But just know that I'm always like this, like all freaked out about everything. And they manage it. That's why I had such a terrible Black Friday experience. Because I didn't realize it was even Friday. And then when I did realize it was Friday, I was like, oh, yes, it's Friday. I'm going to get a 12 pack while I'm at the Walmart. Okay. Party. I'm gonna get a 12 pack of Diet Mountain Dew and I'm gonna go crazy. And I'm also gonna get another cheese ball with my crackers and I'm just gonna eat a bunch of cheese and crackers and drink a bunch of Mountain Dew. I'll put my feet up. Okay. So this is the plan. But I also need like allergy medication. Allergy medicine is so fucking expensive. Okay. Yo, I don't understand why. Okay. We all know about generics, right? I'm someone who is not against generics, but I will switch off of them because not all generics are alike. Not all pills are the same. Even though they're the same main ingredient, don't mean it's the same like background stuff. Okay. So that's not on everything though. So it's like you gotta kind of try it and see how you digest it. So it's like I'm like looking at the allergy medication and it was like 48 pills for 25 bucks. I'm like, yeah, shit. I hate allergy pills. I reach for it and I see the knockoffs and I'm like, oh yes, what are you, because usually lately the knockoff is the same fucking price. I'm like, I think I'll stick to the one I already know because I'm very sensitive to medication. All right. Ugh. So I see the knockoff and I'm like, okay. And it's not even for me, it's for my kid. My kid's got allergies. I don't got allergies. I mean, I don't know, I'm not made of stone. So if I get pepper in my nose, I'm gonna sneeze like anyone else. But I mean, I don't actually have allergies, but they do. Okay, animal like the cat allergies and like the dust ones, all of them. Okay, they got all the allergies. Okay, so I look at that one. I'm like, what's your deal? You're the same price, but how many pills do I get with you? Like, what's the bargain here? Why am I switching off 200 of them? I was like, oh my god. I was like, I'm going with that. 200. I double check with my kid. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get this one because you get 200. They're like, oh, they were excited. I was like, this is good. You know, they were happy about this. And then they're like, hey, you want to get food while you're there? And I'm like, I was actually gonna just run home. Because I asked, I was like, yeah, I kind of gotta get dinner. And I don't want to go home and order Uber. I hate when I do that. Like, I hate when I end up like somewhere where there's food and I didn't grab any. And like, I end up home and I'm like, I don't want to eat like I'm too tired to cook by the time I get home. So like I don't want to eat lazy cooked food, which is not very but it's not very filling. Okay, mac and cheeses or frozen foods and things like this. Lazy dinners, oh, it's not enough. Okay, my kids are picky, so it's like they won't eat any meat and things like this. Anyway, and eggs. I don't feel like eating breakfast for dinner. Things like this. Oh, breakfast for dinner sounds so good. God, I want pancakes. I haven't had like real pancakes since getting diabetes. Oh, I want them. I've had McDonald's ones. They're pretty good. I will admit. McDonald's got nice little pancakes. And I like their little McCrate. God, I love their McCrate. I think it's delicious. I'll just put a piece of cheese there and I would be happy. But I like the chicken sandwich one. But I need to put some burgers in my life. I need a burger, right? But I got no good burgers around here. I gotta like make it myself and I gotta commit to all that beef because my kid won't eat the beef. They will not. When I was married, this was easy. Husband ate the beef. Husband was the one who's like, I can't. If I gave him food without meat, if I gave him dinner without meat on the plate, okay, no, no. All right, what is this? Where's dinner? This is what he, this is what he would say. Where the hell is dinner? What is this nonsense? Yeah, like I would want to do like Alfredo, pasta Alfredo night. I had to always like cook a chicken or some shit. Oh, I make delicious chicken francis, whatever. I make delicious chicken gravy lemon stuff. Oh, I love that stuff. My mom used to make it for me, and it goes delicious with fettuccine for some reason. Oh, it's so okay. Oh, my kid eats chicken that's cooked like this with gravy. So I don't make this. This is too much food. I need another person in my life. That's what I'm saying. I was telling my kid, I was like, I need a fucking boyfriend. I was like, I need to have some balance here. I said, you as kid, I said, you are so difficult. Okay. But I won't force them to eat meat and like, I don't know, explain that. But either way, they ask for food and it makes me realize, yeah, no, don't go home and then buy Uber. It's gonna end up being at least $10 extra because you did that. Don't do that. Be smart. Save that $10 and go. Okay, so I'm like, and plus there's tons of variety. I'm like, do you maybe want crepe? Because I'm trying to avoid the food court because I realize it's Friday, not Black Friday. I get to Walmart and I'm like, oh God, it's everywhere. There's people everywhere. And I realize it's Friday right away. And I'm like, it's Friday. Oh God, I gotta get out of here. And I forget everything I was supposed to buy. My kid just happened to have messaged me. So I open up my iPad to message them, and there's their message. They're like, hey, are you almost home? I'm like, no, I'm at the store. What the fuck was I supposed to buy? And they're like, they tell me. And I'm like, okay, thanks. So I go off and I grab these things and I hurry. And then all of a sudden I stop hurrying because I see a box of I see a box of chocolates. I like box chocolates. I have a weakness to them. Okay. But yes, I see these box chocolates and they're only $4. And I said, holy shit, for these in Canada, this is crazy. That's a crazy fucking deal. For $4, this box of chocolates? I said, surely it's only like 8 pieces. No, it's 24 pieces. I was like, oh, this is like an $8 box of chocolates for $4. I was like, I have to buy it. I have to. And then I look up to see like the price, and I see it says Black Friday sale. And I was like, it's Black Friday. And I felt like the whole world crushed on me. And I said, oh my God, I need to get the fuck out of here. I started getting hot. Do not. I had to take off my coat. I had to take off my sweater, my scarf. I had to take off my hat. I had to cool down because I realized that I had to go to the other end of the store and get trash bags because I had forgot them. So I navigate my way through all of the people, and I'm like, oh my God, I had the panic. I would have been fine if I didn't know it was Black Friday because now I'm like, I gotta go to the food court and it's Black Friday. All right. Oh, I waited like 40 minutes for tacos. I really wanted them. And then by the time I got them, I felt like dying. I couldn't do anything. Oh, no, no, no. I was actually going to try. I see this chat. Hold on. I was going to try to eat the tacos, even though I wasn't really feeling it. I was going to. But when I sat down, put my things down, I put my bag down, I open it. All my food is sideways. Oh, oh gosh, I'm triggered instantly. I'm like, oh shit. Why is my food sideways? How am I even going to get this food out of here? I was like, this isn't even, how do I even get the food out of here? So I drop a taco. Okay, if my pen pal was here right now, you see me way out over tilting a bong. It's the same thing, okay? I dropped a taco and I was like, I wanted to explode and I didn't. It like had like a nuclear like suction, like I guess like a black hole. I became a black hole, that very black Nicole. I became very black souled real fast over that. I was like, God, I have to get out of this building before I explode. This is literally my mind. If my ex was here right now, I would be like, remember that time I was going back to school shopping? They'd be like, oh shit. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's what was happening to me. Okay, so I was like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. My taco, I don't know. It looked fine. It was still all wrapped up. I was like, this is killing me. I was like, oh God. And then I try to put things in the bag rips. I started like literally like wanting to scream and yell. Like I just want to scream fuck. Like I want to do a big loud fuck in the middle of the fucking food court. And I don't. So like I'm dying inside because I'm holding that in. And I'm like, okay, what do I even do? I can't even collect it and grab all my things. I had to leave it there. I think I gotta leave my food here while I go get a bag. I said shit, and I try to navigate through herds of people. I get to the Taco Bell, dude. Everyone's like in line still, like waiting on their food. Like they've been waiting forever, and they're all grumpy too, you know. So I'm like, get the fuck out of my way. I'm 10 times more grumpy right now. I said, please. I tried so hard not to let him know I was upset. I'm like, I need another bag, my bag, babe. This is very simple. Keep it minimal. Don't talk too much, cause I'll end up being mean. And he gets me a bag real fast. I'm like, thank you, and I run back to my shit with my things. Like I'm in my 12 pack of Mountain Dew because I went shopping first. I should have went eating first. I didn't know it was Black Friday. I would have ate first. Anyways, I get back to the food. The food's fine. Everything's fine. Everything looks exactly the same. This is Canada. Everything is fine. Okay. I watched a girl leave her MacBook and go to the bathroom. And I was like, that's crazy, even for Canada. And she was gone for like ever. And then she came back and sat down and started. And I was like, this is nuts. I mean, I wasn't gonna let anyone take it, but I was hella like impressed that no one tried. Okay, this was at the Rito Center where all the hobos are. So I was like, I would think one of them, but they don't really go inside. I guess I don't know what they do. Okay. Ah. Oh my god. Okay, but anyways, what was I doing? So I run back to my food. I pack it all up. I can't eat. I gotta get out of there. Like literally, you would think one could just maybe sit down and eat. No, no, no. The trigger has already been triggered. The gun has gone off in my mind to get the fuck out of here. Okay, and hurry. I try. There's at least 20 people in front of the elevator. Okay, this mall's got shitty escalators. The stairs are at the way end. So I was like, that was gonna take me way too long. I'm overheated again, and I'm actually hot and feeling sick even like because I'm just not having it. I go to the other end. There's no one at the elevator. I'm like, cool. It takes forever though, and I'm like, oh, it would have took just as long to wait over there for 3 elevators as it took this one for one. And I make it out, and I'm like, I did it. All right, just gotta make it to the exit. I book it towards the exit, and some woman literally like she sees me coming. She like does one of those where she slides in front of me out of the elevator. So I'm sliding with her, and she just keeps going. And then like eventually she stops right in place, and I'm like almost booty, like almost crotch to butt her. And I was like, oh my god, I actually broke. I broke silence. I was like, oh my god. I was like, get the fuck out of my way. And she looked at me like, whoa. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't say that. I mentally said it. And I did not say it. I just walked. I was like, just get out. Just get out. Just get out. I see the door and I just keep going. I see chocolate cake and I was like, no, don't do it. Okay. And then I leave and I was like, just make it to the bus. I get to the bus. It tells me 19 minutes. I'm like, Jesus. I was like, should I eat my tacos in the cold ice rain? Like it's not really ice raining anymore, but it's still all cold and gross. I was like, I don't know. I'd rather maybe I'll eat them on the bus. I was like, I'm not even hungry. I don't know, man. Dropping that taco broke me. It broke me. It was a terrible time to drop a taco for me. I was hungry. There was a lot of people. I had waited like 40 minutes for that fucking taco. Hope I didn't fill up my root beer all the way. He left like this much, which is a lot because it's the top of the cup. It's where the most liquid is. Okay, and I was really thirsty, so I was like hella bothered by that. Because then I was like, I had to baby swig it. Okay, I don't know. I was hella uncomfortable. Obviously, it was Black Friday at the food court. All right, at 5 p.m. Like the worst time. I literally got out of there at like 6:05. And I got there at like 4:30. And I only grabbed like one shopping bag of things. Like I literally was only there for if nobody was there, it would have took me 20 minutes. Nah, maybe 30. Okay. Realistically, 30. Okay. Turned into I don't know, like 2.5 hours almost. Wait. Yes. Ugh, I vomit. Black Friday. But yeah, and I'm not even in America. We don't even do Black Friday good. Like there was no good deals here. Someone was saying somewhere, I read somewhere I saw it or heard it. I can't remember right now. They were like, why can't Black Friday be on gas prices? I was like, that is true. Why can't it be the things we need? Why can't I get some Black Friday on this cheese right now? This cheese ball. Right? Oh, but I did get Black Friday on my pot of gold, Hershey's pot of gold chocolates. Oh, I already had a couple. Fuck, why not? After all that power walking at the mall, I don't know. I'm very, very, very bothered by it. I literally realized I wasn't feeling well. Everything was imploding in front of me. Those people, there was just so many people. So many people kept bumping into me, like literally, like into me, and not even noticing. I was like, am I unnoticeable? Like, I'm in the mall. You guys should see me. I'm not that small. Okay, there's people far smaller than me. Okay? I feel like if I was smaller, people would notice me. I don't know. I feel like I'm just in that middle ground where no one notices me. I don't know. I got bumped into a lot. Oh my God. And I found a moldy cheese and I turned it in. I didn't know what else to do with it. I was like, well, I can't consciously put this back. I told the woman at Walmart because I hadn't triggered yet. I thought it was just a busy Friday. And I was trying to take it cool and take it calm. I realized I grabbed a moldy cheese and I was like, oh God. And I go bring it to the cashier woman. I was like, here, I don't know who I'm supposed to give this to. It's like, but this was in your refrigerator. And it's hella fucking gross. And she said, oh my, she almost dropped. I said, yes, I was going to buy that. I said, I don't normally look. I just happened to catch it. I was like, I'm sure someone's going to buy it by mistake. I was like, I almost did. And I was like, I don't know what to turn it into though. Can I give it to you? I actually looked at it. I said, can I trust to give this to you or do you need me to bring it somewhere else? Because she was looking at me so crazy because I was hella fucking fucked up. I was trying to be very calm. I guess my subconscious knew it was Black Friday, prepping me. Ugh. I feel like that's where everybody went after all their Black Friday shopping. They all went to the food court. And here I am after, like, cleaning a whole house meticulously, all perfect and polishy and exhausted and frustrated. Not even frustrated, just out of focus. Okay, but either way, I'm back and I'm here. I've eaten the tacos. I've smoked a lot of smoke. I've chilled. I'm good. It's been like almost 2 hours, I think, since I've been home. So it's a perfect time to do a reading. So this is a look into your future, randomly though. Like I don't know when it'll be. It could be next. It could be next week. It could be tomorrow. It could be next week. It could be in 6 months. It could be in 4 months. We don't know. But either way, pick your pick. We have option one, Phoenix. Sorry, this is also it's a request. It's from Girl Next Door. Okay, so option one is Phoenix. Option two is Butterfly, and option three is Crocodile. Okay. So go ahead and pick your pick, and it'll probably be about 30 minutes per pile. I'm going to try to, okay, I'll keep a limit. It'll be maximum 30 minutes, okay? So it'll be less than 30. Ooh, it's kind of like a pizza. Like those pizza deliveries. Okay? So I'll see you at your pick. Yes, okay. Bye. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling hungry from my taco. I have another taco. I have a spare taco. Okay? Well, I'm not sure if I wanted to eat the other one, but my nachos, they were side. Who puts nachos on their side? And all the chips were falling out into the bag, and then the bag ripped. I probably just, if no one was around, I probably would have just cried. But because there's like, people would find that unreasonable to cry over a spilled taco. Again, but I'm a poor diabetic girl who just finished doing a bunch of stuff and they're hungry. And they didn't realize that this was Black Friday. All right, and I have fucking social anxiety. Get real. That was a nightmare. Okay, option one, Phoenix. Okay, I look into your future. I want to say, based off of my day, I want to say you might have something happen. The red and white rose. That makes me think of the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland, how she painted the roses red. Something like that. Okay, so you might have an off with their heads type of day. Okay, I did not. I didn't get that far mentally. I just wanted to get away. Mm. But I feel like this is what's gonna maybe happen with you. Okay, show the world the real you. I feel like you do, and people don't accept you. And this is like a day where I guess I want to say it's a day. We're looking into a day. The creator card. Oh, that always helps get my juices going. It like gives me like that free path. Kindness. Okay, so okay, I don't know who you are or what you do. Okay, but on this day, you're being very kind. Okay, you might always be kind. So if you're always kind, you transition. Okay, we have the tear card. You might get upset. Good cheer. Maybe not too upset. Now, if you're someone who's not normally very kind, okay, you have a transition. The tear card. I feel like something warms your ice cold fucking heart, you unkind person. Who the hell are you? All right, I feel like there is no unkind person here on my channel. I mean, maybe. I'll read to anybody, really. Okay. But the tear card, I have something in my eye. Jeez. All right. I feel like there's a change of heart. It's a change of emotion. It's a mood swing, I want to say. All right. It might not be from actually something triggering you, like a dropped taco. Okay. It might just be something else. Anything. It could be anything you read in Lamb. I feel like it's someone else. Something else happens. Something happens. You see something happen to someone innocent. And I don't know, it like makes you shed a tear, so to speak. So this transitions you. And you either become the kindness or you become the off with their heads. Do you know what I mean? I guess it kind of just depends on who you are at the start of the day, like in your core, like who you are on average, like what's your normal efforts, basically. Ooh, that was a pretty cool. It was like, oh my God, it's called sugar. Of course, the sugar card is beautiful. All right, look at it. It's so sparkly. It looks almost like a galaxy, but it's not. There's like tons of diamonds. That's a really fucking pretty card for sugar. They really did it up for this card. So, oh wow, you might be wearing makeup. Okay, this is making me think of New Year's. So I'm not actually saying it'll be on New Year's. Okay, because this is supposed to be surprising, but it is some type of gathering or something. You're wearing makeup somehow, right? Some of you, this will be New Year's. Some of you, it won't. It'll just be some type of where you have a lot of makeup on. I don't know. But the tear card, it kind of makes you fucks up your makeup. It's gonna fuck up your makeup. Okay, it's one of those types of days. Okay, that's why I say most of you, you're very kind. Okay, the majority of you here. There is some angry people, or I feel like not angry, misunderstood. We'll say you're misunderstood. Or maybe you're a little bitter. Maybe you're a little old. All right, strength card. Maybe you're a little tough. All right, but I feel like whoever you are, whether you lead with kindness or not, I feel like you're kind either way. This is who you are. You just might not openly be it. Do you know what I mean? Some of you are more openly kind. I guess more feminine energies are probably more openly kind. And the other, I guess, more masculine energies are probably more closed kind. You know what I mean? Show the world the real you. Either way, whoever you are, you struggle with having people see you. I feel like, and you're very creative. Okay, the red and white rose. I feel like you can have days. I feel like, or times, and it's making me think of blood. You know what I mean? Because look at this rose. It's a snake, all right, but it looks like real bloody. They tried, I'm sure they tried for that, and it works, all right? So I want to say, yeah, you might have mood issues or something. I don't know, sugar. I want to say you might be diabetic. Okay, I have to say it. It looks like it, but either way, I think there is a blood card, dear Lord. If the sugar and the blood card ever happen, I'm calling it for sure. Someone's a diabetic, all right? But either way, spirit. I feel like you keep your spirits about you. There's a phoenix card though. I feel like no matter how much good spirit you might do or have, I feel like you're holding back either tears or anger. I want to say the majority of you, you're holding back tears. But this is you can still be tears and be angry. Right? The Phoenix card is kind of like it's kind of like a it's like a totem in a sense, like a way you're living, like a way of life, or like a totem animal type of thing. But it's also an event type thing. So there's an event, an event apocalypse, okay, event horizon, something. Right? There's an event that happens, and you witness it. Basically, I feel like you witness it. You don't do anything though. The Strength card. And I feel like you think on this. I feel like maybe throughout the day, the Tree card, Coffin. I feel like you don't dwell on it. But I feel like you tell yourself the next time you see something like this happen, you're gonna say something or do something. The Tear card, I feel like you might not actually literally cry, but it's something like I feel like if you were free to cry, like it wasn't a big deal to cry, like if there was no like any type of pressure on crying, I feel like it would have let you would have cried, like you felt it. You know what I mean? Something like this. You almost feel like maybe the creator, like you almost feel like maybe you created it, you caused it. The Lamb. I don't know. I feel like maybe you see someone else crying. As I'm saying, you see something happen. There's a bunch of emotions going down. All right, time to give rather than take. I feel like you definitely keep your nose out of it. Constancy. I feel like there's no need to get involved. I guess something happens around you and it triggers you and you hold back, and it's good because there's no reason to get involved. Constancy, I feel like that person that's a lamb that you feel sorry for or whatever, I feel like they're okay. They're all right. I don't know. Creator card. I don't know, they can handle it. They do? I don't know. The lamb card plus sugar. I feel like this person's really sweet. Maybe you know them to an extent. They might not be a complete stranger. I'm imagining it as a complete stranger, but now I'm starting to warm up to a concept of maybe this isn't someone that's a stranger. There's someone you kind of know. I don't know. Stalk. You might know more about them than you should. I feel like a lot of you, it's TMI. Like this person shares with you, or you accidentally overheard something. I feel like eavesdropping, but accidentally. I don't know. The pace must have baked before it's too late. Or so spirit. I feel like that's your subconscious. I feel like you subconsciously pick up on it, but I feel like you somehow eavesdrop. Yeah, like a teardrop. You act. I feel like some of you do on purpose. Honestly, straight up. Some of you straight up you find a way to eavesdrop on this person, and you do. And I feel like you see whoever this is, they're really sweet. I don't know. It makes, like I said, it makes you feel very, it makes you want to be kind to them. So maybe you're not the kindest to this particular person, this specific person, excuse me. Good cheer. Like there's a turnaround. Like you kind of maybe try to cheer this person up. I feel like this person's tough. They're sugary though. I don't know. The lamb. I feel like they are really innocent and sweet. But I feel like that's what it is. I feel like this person stands up for themselves or something. So I feel like, but you still feel some type of emotional sadness and some type of, you feel like creator, like you somehow have a hand in it when you don't. I feel like you do not. I feel like you don't got nothing to do with whatever this person's going through. Maybe you feel like you could have helped or you could have stopped it. And I feel like, no, you could not. It wasn't your battle, I guess. I don't know. Earth card. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos, which is that Phoenix card. Okay, chaos. That's what I'm saying. You might have witnessed someone go through. That's what I'm saying. You might actually see someone blow up, maybe in public. And I feel like you might be someone that blows up too. This might be, well, this is one hell of a day. I'm trying to figure out how I can make this into a day. It's like something happens and you see something happening and you think to intervene, but then the other person's fucking phoenixes. And you're like, oh shit, I didn't even have to do it. So it's like you kind of bump into someone that's got some power to them. I don't know. They transform. I don't know. But overall, there's some type of knowing this person and knowing about them. So when they blow up like this, when you witness it, I feel like coffin card. I feel like you're really tired after this. Whatever this is, it's exhausting for you. This might be like a third eye awakening for you. You might be have like phoenix energy, like I say, but and it's like you kind of witness an event or hear of an event or something on an innocent person who is actually a phoenix. So it's almost like you witness someone trigger, and maybe it triggers you. Depends. I'm not sure how phoenixy you are. All right, but Bluebell, gratitude. I feel like you're very happy you didn't have to intervene. You're happy this person is able to do it themselves, non-scripted. This is the one Bluebell. It says on top. I can never get it to focus or see it properly, but it says something. I won't even try. But then it says non-scripta. So some weird, you know, science word, non-scripta. So you weren't expecting that. And you weren't expecting to even be wanting to intervene. I don't know. Time to give rather than take. That's what I'm saying. You kind of, I feel like you're somewhat, maybe you're trying to lay low. So that's what I'm saying. You trying, it's all works out really good. I feel like the sugar card, I feel like whatever this is, if you're a female, I feel like maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's a cross watch to this. I feel like maybe the female here is the one that maybe cries because something about running makeup. Maybe it's just an important day. Maybe you don't necessarily have makeup on. Okay, it's just a day that you would, or like a day normally people would. So like, you know what I mean? Like a day people get all fancy for. Okay, so you didn't necessarily have makeup on that day, but it's like, a special day, a celebratory day. Okay, and crying would ruin your makeup. But I don't know if you actually cry. It's a gray eyeball here. Gray is kind of like detached. So maybe cry about it later. Whoever you are. Overall, there's some type of holding back, and then you're happy that you held back. But I feel like you had to hold back and you contemplated holding back. And then because you did that, you got to see that you weren't needed. And seeing that you weren't needed was actually good for you. Good for you. Because you needed to lay low. Okay. But I feel like whatever it is you witness or know about, whatever that is, I don't know, it makes you sad. Renew. Nature continuously renews itself year after year. I feel like, I guess, what are we exactly? I feel like for year after year, I feel like this might, okay, without this reading, this is one of those where it's a pocket reading. Keep it in your pocket, right? Whenever this happens, you're going to dwell on it. You might lose sleep over it. Like I said, you're going to be exhausted and you're going to overthink on this. You're going to wish you helped this person or did something for this person. And I feel like it's gonna really like weigh on you. Like you're a peacock. You're not gonna be too peppy. You know what I mean? But my reading is saying that no, that person is gonna be just fine. I feel like that person is very red and white. Okay. Instead of black and white, I feel like this person's very intense, whoever they are. I feel like they can take care of themselves. I feel like they're just a sweet person who can take care of themselves. I feel like that exists. It's just, I don't know, the lamb card. I feel like, you know what I mean? A lot of times people have to learn things because they have to learn them, not because they want to or something like this. You know what I mean? They have to go through something to want to have to learn it. Maybe. Either way, you're thankful that you didn't do anything because you would have gotten trouble. Maybe the cops get called. You know what I mean? And maybe I feel like you might not be like wanted or something like this. No, no, no. You just might not be someone that wants to talk to the police. Maybe you're, you know what I mean? You might be someone who smokes a lot of weed. And it looks like the fuck with people who smoke a lot of weed, all right? They fuck. Listen, police fuck with me all the time. I try to avoid them, all right? Because I have to mom them all the fucking time. How else do you have to? How else can you? How else can you take a position and argue with a police officer unless you take the role of a mom? It's just so simple. They can. What can they do? It's not disrespectful. It's a mom's role. I know how to talk to a kid. Okay. I literally mom the fuck out of police officers. It's my way of blowing off steam when they pull me over for no reason. It's always when I'm hungry. Either way, point is, this other person I feel like has got their own type of issues, and there's someone who's really sweet and they're trying to lay low. You know what I mean? So it's like there's a mirroring effect here. basically you meet someone very similar to you. I just don't know where you guys both are on this whole phoenixingness, okay? But there's a tier here because I guess maybe you I don't know, you realize something or you like I say, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you eavesdrop and you hear something and you want to intervene on the eavesdropping, on the argue or something like this, on the argument. And I feel like you don't, and everything's fine. I don't know, the creator card. I feel like that's why I say you end up dreaming and dwelling on this. I feel like tree for a long time. Okay. So keep this in your pocket. That person's fine. I don't know. Gratitude. Earth. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. Mhm. You had to actually hold back. Normally you won't. So it's kind of one of those where maybe you weren't supposed to be there. As I said, there's like an eavesdrop sense. Maybe you were coming to visit somebody and they were arguing with somebody, and you wanted to knock and intervene, and you didn't. You decided not to. And I feel like good because I feel like that's the good thing. You don't know this though. I don't know when you learn this. Well, I feel like my cards are going to tell you this. So don't lose sleep over this. This person's fine. I feel like sugar, they're really sweet. Tear, they probably cry a lot. I feel like this person's very emotional, whoever the fuck they are. I feel like, but they can handle themselves. I feel like if you wanted to help them, I feel like be thankful. I feel like this is somebody that would be thankful. But I feel like I feel like they have to do it themselves. Okay, but this brings you down. The bouquet, though, it makes you want to maybe go look into it and find out what happened to them. And I feel like it's because you like them, okay? So this is like someone arguing with a person, like a couple arguing. You're hoping maybe they broke up, so maybe you use this as a way to get to them. But if it's not, I feel like you were coming over there to give them a gift or something, and then you ended up hearing all this. And I feel like I don't know, you somehow wanted to intervene, and there's weight on your conscience for a long time. The gift card. I guess you had something to give this person. Oh, I feel like this is gonna make you sad. Okay, so now that I've then got all the cards out, I feel like you're dating someone maybe, right? Or wanting to. You're coming to basically tell this person you want to date them. And I feel like it could be by surprise because this person doesn't know you're coming for sure if they're arguing with someone. And also because it's a cloud. So it might just be an idea that you have, right? And maybe you go for it because this is the I have confidence, but when I don't, it's just like what happens? And I mean, so I feel like you approach, you end up hearing something, you connect to this person, you feel a change of heart. Maybe you were going to give them something, and now you hear this, and now you don't want to. I feel like I don't know. You don't know what it is. I feel like so you kind of put that away, and you're like, man, okay, gratitude. You're happy that you overheard it though, and I feel like, but you always wonder if you should go back, if you should have knocked or if you should have interrupted. You know what I mean? If you should have did that, regardless. And I feel like this bugs you because you don't never know what you should have did because I feel like maybe I don't know the creator card. I feel like you overhear something and you just don't like it. Strength. I feel like it makes you extremely fucking angry. Oh my god, it's like the mall. You had to get out of. You had to leave. You couldn't. Maybe you never got a chance to give this person that stuff and gratitude. I feel like you maybe I don't know. You don't you can't even. I don't know. This might have fucked everything up for you with this person. Seven of Cups. Okay, so maybe this person, you might have misunderstood what was going on with this person. I feel like there's a whole bunch of things you think of. You start to actually worry. I feel like this is what makes you keep listening. That's what it is. I'm trying to figure out what are we talking about options for? Because this person doesn't have options. This person's like arguing with someone who's not anyone they're dating. Like as I'm saying, like it's just someone they live with, or it's like I say, it's a couple, but they're not together. They're arguing like breaking up or something. So you wouldn't be coming and giving this person a surprise gift if they have a boyfriend and they're breaking up. Like this isn't what's happening. It's not the flow of a constancy. This person is single. So this person was yelling and screaming and arguing or something. Phoenix card. I feel like crying, maybe even. Okay, red and white rose. They might have been being very standoffish. Okay, and I feel like you come by to give them something, and I feel like you end up listening to figure out who they're talking to because you're kind of a dating interest to them. Like you're trying to date them, so you want to know. So this is where I feel like the stalker card comes in. Like you're not stalking them, but you're listening. And you do, and I feel like you narrow it down to with the options card. You try to figure out if it's like someone they're dating, what is going on, why are they upset, what happened. You're trying to figure all this out. You can't figure none of it out. You see this person as so sweet, the lamb card. Now you're seeing them as this phoenix. You kind of like it though. You're very happy that they're like this, but you don't know why it is, and you can't do anything with what you were trying to do because now if you know what I mean, like now you know stuff and time to give rather than take. I feel like you dwell on this because I feel like you really want to still give this person a gift and talk to them. And it's about taking them like on a date. You know what I mean? Like it's about making a commitment to this person. So I say it's about romance for sure. And I feel like, and this bothers you, it's a tear card. I feel like, but good cheer. I feel like you want to take this person out for good cheer after all this. But I feel like something happens. You stand back. I don't know. I feel like because it's too triggering for you. I feel like the subject matter is too triggering for you. So you're waiting for all that to calm down, the tear, I guess, waiting for it to for you to calm down and for the earth card, like for all of that to calm down. Damn it. And then I guess you still want to maybe go back and talk to this person. Okay, that's my guess. I really don't know what you're gonna do. But basically, that's what's a peek into your future is that you stumble upon an eavesdropped argument and you don't know who it is. You narrow it down to being someone that they're not dating and they're definitely arguing, and whatever you heard was hella triggering. So you get the fuck out of there because as much as you want to give this person a gift and a commitment, you can't right now because you're gonna be really angry about something. Sugar, this person thinks you're sweet. You're trying to date this person. You're not trying to ruin that sweet image. You like this person. You thought they were sweet. You think they're a whole fiery something now. So it's like you really like this person. Stop, slow down. Yeah, no, you have to really slow down. It's almost like you fall in love with them. And basically, you keep wanting to try to figure out how to give this person an offer. I feel like, but you don't know how. And I feel like because of whatever happened with that Phoenix card, I feel like it affected the dating. The dating is like maybe this person's not dating anymore or something like this. And now you can't necessarily talk to them about that. I don't know. Either way, it basically, this is basically saying that there's a cock block. Okay. Literally, here's the cock, here's the gift, and there's the commitment, but the tail is down. So you get cock blocked by all of this. And I just don't know how long it lasts. So I don't know. Eventually, I feel like maybe you go off and try to date other options or something like this. I feel like eventually I feel like you wake up to you dream about this person. I feel like a lot. I feel like after all this happens, maybe even before. So I feel like you end up wanting to come back. I feel like in talking to them, but it's because you want to date them. Okay. So either way, I hope that was an exciting glimpse into your future. Okay. I don't know when that'll be. Okay, but it'll be within 6 months. You will accidentally eavesdrop slash witness slash overhear something. And it's going to make you have a change of heart. I feel like most of you, it's going to amp it up for you because it's a romance thing. Okay? But either way, I hope you enjoyed. Okay? I need to read. Hi, girl next door, you're here. Perfect. Okay, I'm exhausted today, so I'm having a hard time paying attention to the chat and the reading. Hi, Kinky. I don't know if you're still here, but yes, happy Thanksgiving. Okay, I'm in Canada, so I didn't get to do any Thanksgiving. I drank Dr. Pepper and ate crackers and cheese, though. Okay. So I felt like because Dr. Pepper to me is like drinking an alcoholic beverage. Okay, but yes. Hello, Kara. Who can say no to chocolate? Exactly, but box chocolates. I love box chocolate. They make me so happy. I don't know why I love. I'm like a Forrest Gump when it comes to this box chocolate. Okay, Miss Nikki, you are here. Yes. Okay, I'm late to all of this. Yes, happy Thanksgiving, Kara, if you're still here. I know when it, I know when it's coming, but it'll be next year. As I say, you might have some clues to when it could be, but it also could be when you least expect it. Okay, that lamb stand is your ex-boyfriend. Sweet innocent lamb. Okay. Oh, cool. It's hitting on the head. That's why sometimes I like to ignore the chat because then it ends up working out with the reading too. That's always fun for me. Is the wife of the lamb? Oh, God. Okay. 2001. Wow. Yeah, you have to try to get the closure. You have to end it. Okay. Hi, Sydney. How are you? Happy late Thanksgiving. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. Well, I'm in Canada. I didn't do shit for Thanksgiving. I ate crackers and cheese and drank Dr. Pepper like all day. Okay, I literally walked to the store at like 10 a.m. and got a 2 liter of Dr. Pepper and just drank it all day. Was that probably the best thing to do? No. All right, but people get drunk all day, and that's not the best thing for them either. All right, that's why I feel like people are so strict with me on diabetes because it's really easy to tell someone not to drink or eat sugar. All right, it's like this is people just want me to eat peanuts all day. It's like I can't just eat peanuts, everybody. All right, I gotta eat bread and shit, and that's got sugar now. We've already broken the rule. Let's bring out the chocolate. All right, let's bring out the Hershey's pot of gold chocolate, little box chocolates. Either way. Okay. No, I'm from Florida. I've been in Canada for 18 years. Oh, it's fucking terrible up here. It's cold right now. Okay. Option two, butterfly. Oh, this is more like the Phoenix card, but more gentle. Okay, this is matching that lamb energy. This isn't such a transition here. Okay, so look into your future. I want to say this might be some type of personal growth. Okay, the lamb card, good cheer. I want to say you start out your day maybe a little down. Lamb card. You almost feel like you're down about something. Not someone might have did something to you or tried to or treated you like a lamb. You know what I mean? Like they tried to take advantage of you. Someone tried to take advantage of you somehow. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, you know what I mean? Something like this. Anyway, red and white rose. I feel like if you're very, what would I call that? Like you cut people off, basically. Mortification. Yeah, no, like you're someone who says that like they're dead to me. Like you're that type. Okay. So that's what this is that person is to you now because of the way what they did. But you're down about it. Good cheer. Constancy. I feel like you're not worried about it. I feel like you pick up Seven of Cups, a lot of you this is dating. And you look at other options. Nine of Pentacles, you're very single. Constancy plus Nine of Pentacles plus the Seven of Cups is like extremely single. I feel like you could probably look at it and try to date. You could probably date probably anybody. Not like literally whoever you want anybody, but like you could probably just easily find dates. I feel like you're kind of enjoying being single. I feel like, and by that I mean like partnerless and like completely like celibate almost. Like you are very solo, and you're liking it. You sleep alone, you wake up alone, and I feel like I don't know, good cheer. You do mortification. I feel yeah, maybe you have a breakup. Okay, you go through some type of breakup. I feel like it could be with a friend, or it could be a job, or it could be most of you. It's romance. But a lot of you know it could be a job, right? A lot of you quit your job, you lose your job. It happens gracefully though. It isn't like I feel like it's from one day to the next though. So like the day after this happens, like you lose your job or you break up with someone or someone breaks up with you or I don't know, creator card, it really could be anything. Kindness, I feel like nothing is dramatic. This isn't dramatic what happens, but we're on the day after. And I feel like the day after, you're a little crony about it. Like you need some cheering up. Someone comes to try to cheer you up, the crone, or they expect you to be down and they come to cheer you up. I feel like this person comes and wakes you up. I feel like they're like rise and shining type of person. Like they're trying to like force you up. Like maybe you were they're I don't know what you were up to all night the night before. So I'm picturing like someone that broke up with someone, and someone comes in on them the next day because they know they went through a breakup, and they're expecting them to have been crying all night or something. And I feel like you didn't. Mortification. I feel like you might not have slept at you okay. Like I feel like you don't sleep all night. I feel like you're up all night. The crone. I feel like doing all sorts of things. I want to say lots of psychic stuff. Like maybe you have psychosis, all right? So I feel like you stay up all night doing something with messages, joy. This brings you joy. I feel like you're not even thinking about a breakup. You're focusing on this. I want to say if you're someone who works your psychic, your psyche, whatever, I feel like you do this all night. You practice because you're in psychosis. Okay, riding that wave. Okay, riding that wave of psychosis. Right, you're getting all the information you can while you're triggered. I feel like you're triggered. I feel like, and you're not triggered from the breakup. I feel like the red and white rose. I don't know. I feel like I don't know, but that person comes to wake you up in the morning, bring love into the situation. This person is nice, but I feel like let's show the world the real you. This is the same fucking picture. I'm like, why does it look the same? Okay, it's the same person, same picture. Okay. So whoever this is, bring love into the situation. I feel like this person likes you. This is like someone trying to swoop in on something, like because they're trying to swoop in on this. But joy, I feel like you're not really down. Maybe you had just fell asleep. Maybe you didn't sleep yet, or you had just now fell asleep. The creator card, I feel like whatever you did overnight was highly creative for you and joyful. It was good. I don't know. And I feel like, but it's one of those where you can't sleep. So you try to do something with that time. And I feel like this is part of the transformation. So that I guess by the time the next day comes, I feel like you're kind of processed. Whatever happened to you or whatever's going on, I feel like you put it on the side burner to process something much more serious. Like you were like, oh, I don't got time to process that. That's gonna make me upset, and it's very insignificant to this. So now, if that's over, I'm gonna put it over here. I'll think about it later, maybe some days. But for now, I'm gonna fester or manifest. Like I'm gonna focus on this, and I feel like you do this maybe all night long. Spirit, yeah, no, like you're riding with spirit all night. Okay, if you're someone that talks to spirits, you're talking with the spirits and shit. That's what it says. I'm psychosis, but you snap out of it. You go to bed. I feel like you snap out of it when you go to sleep. So you stay up. I feel like naturally you're wide awake. There's like an adrenaline in you, but not like you're pumped, but there is an adrenaline feeding into you. And I feel like you come up with a lot of insight and a lot of things, and then I guess you go to sleep. I feel like you might have very, very vivid dreams, and then you don't remember them. I feel like that's just your brain categorizing and organizing everything that you thought of or vomited or did, right? And but now where it's the morning time, and someone's like, "Rise and shine," and I mean, and awareness. I feel like wake up, roll the clouds away, and look. That's what I'm saying. Like this person comes up in there. I feel like they're aware that they feel like you're awake. They feel like they know you were awake all night or something. They come in trying to like I feel like date you. I don't know, constancy. they're trying to be nosy. They want to know what you're up to all night. If you were crying, they figure you're crying and you're upset and you're hiding it. Feel like you're doing something else. The creator card. Either way, this person's coming with good cheer. They're trying to bring love into the situation. This is someone that wants to date you. So Trinket 5, manifesting money and income. Okay, so as I say, you were maybe trying to manifest things or you were just looking into things. I don't know. But I feel like this somehow brings you money. I don't know how this gives you money, but it does. But you wake up to this. I don't know. You basically think of a bunch of things overnight. Like you know what I mean? Like you just do a lot of brainstorming, so to speak. And when you go to sleep, it solidifies. And then I feel like the next day, the awareness kicks in throughout the day. So I feel like even though this person wants to take you out and maybe you're tired, I feel like you still go. I don't know, Joy. I feel like you're like, sure. I feel like someone's taking you out to breakfast or something like this. Like, but maybe not really. Maybe they just have some food and they're like they're gonna cook. Journey, branch out to new worlds. That's what I'm saying. They might actually be taking you to go get some breakfast. You know what I mean? Or maybe you have work and they're like, time to go to work. Or, and you're like, oh shit, okay, I'm coming. But there's a sense of getting food, eating. This person wants to sit and eat with you. Awareness. They want to be aware of what you're going through and what you're feeling and what's going on with you and things like this because they have an expectation. And I feel like, and this person's romantic for you. Service, as I said, there might be something about work. You have work the next day. I feel like you can do this. I feel like maybe this is something you've already done before in the past. Like you stay up all night, you just kind of go to work. I feel like you're someone that can kind of stay up for a few days and not really quite with the crone card plus the mortification card. I feel like, yeah, no, you're like someone that could probably stay up all the damn time. All right. Like you don't maybe sleep much. I just feel like joy and you have a lot of energy. Like maybe you're over energetic. Right. I feel like you're lonely. You need to be dating somebody. So I feel like if you're going through a breakup, you put it aside. I feel like it's because you probably didn't want to date them anyways, but that still doesn't mean you don't want to feel bad about the breakup. I don't know. Everybody misses whoever they break up from, you know what I mean? So I feel like you just don't feel like dealing with that. But I feel like overall you're happy. You're happy to be alone. That's why I say you're kind of enjoying being single. Okay, but the service card. So you go to work and whoever it is you work with, maybe this is who it is. They want to know what's going on. I don't know. And then they see Trinka 555. I feel like this person can see it. This might be a week in your life or like a 3 day period or something. Because like I'm going over into more days now. Like this person has enough time, at least 3 days. Yeah, 555. So this person has time to see that you got a lot of good luck with you or about you, kindness. You seem to be doing just fine. I don't know, but they can see you look tired. I feel like this person knows you were up all night. They're just acting like they don't. Okay, the Clover card, Six of Pentacles. Okay, that's why I say this, but it might be someone you work with, it might even be a boss. But overall, they're seeing some good luck coming towards you. They can see that you're good at manifesting money and income and stuff, like you're doing really good at work, even though you did all that. So I don't know who this person is. This is maybe someone that gives you rides, or just someone you meet at work, or someone you see before you go to work. Oh, excuse me. It could be like a neighbor getting in their own car or something like this. Oh, but they like you. That's what I'm saying. This is someone who's trying to use this as a way to, it's kind of like say your pet dies and someone comes over with a casserole. If they're using that as a way to move in on you. So that's why I say you might have gone through some type of breakup. This person knows about this person stalks you. That's what it is because we got the stalker card. So you have someone that stalks you. And then they try to use a downfall, a pitfall in your life as a way to move in on you and bring love into the situation. Okay, I feel like they might offer you a job if they're not someone that you work with, or it's someone that you work with. But overall, this is somebody that's very possessive over you. And it's because you're a good luck charm to them. They can, like, basically, you're a good luck charm for yourself. And if they hang around you, it rubs off. Okay, the whip card, they feel like you're a soulmate. So I feel like, but this person's a bit possessive over you. Like, they don't really want you. doing anything. But overall, they want you safe. So I feel like they're not trying to do anything bad to you. They just seem to not want you around anyone. They're just kind of lonely, but they like you. They want to be around you. Mhm. Things like this. So you're alone, and I feel like you're happy with being alone. I don't know, kindness and spirit. I don't know. You might be really, that's why I say you might be too good alone. And the journey card, I feel like eventually you're going to want to branch off and start dating. And I feel like this person's going to somehow maybe get in the way of that. I don't know when that happens. It's another time frame. This is when something happens. Mortification. Someone might pass. Someone might be sick. Maybe you get really sick. Maybe a pet passes. Maybe a pet gets really sick. Like there's some type of real seriousness that happens. And I feel like it causes a trigger in you. And good cheer, I feel like this person uses it as an excuse to get close to you. Joy, I feel like it's okay though. They're coming from a good place, so it's not like shifty. But this person is just trying to date you. So if this isn't someone you want to date, I feel like you need to know that. But this person does stalk you. I don't know how deep though. This person doesn't seem too angry or too shitty. I feel like they're more most of you. This is someone from work, and they're not they still like you and would date you, but I feel like they're not talking about it. If it's from work, I feel like it's silent. That's a secret that they like you and want to date you. Okay, but overall, I feel like this is yeah like this is like someone that wants to keep you working with them because you're good luck or something like this. Okay. But I feel like they're just really nosy. I feel like overall, most of you, this person's just very selfish. I honestly, I really don't know. I think it's 50-50 on whether or not this person's a good person or not. But there's no harm in being around them or even opening up to them or talking to them about anything. There's no harm in it. I don't know. I feel like, but don't talk about your romance with them. Do not, because they have romantic feelings for you. And they're possessive over you. So you cannot talk about your romance with them. So overall, I feel like whatever it is you're going through, this person's way off. Or maybe you tell them about it. But overall, I feel like they stalked you and they knew you were up all night. Somehow they had ways to know. They could see that maybe they're a neighbor. You know what I mean? And if they're a neighbor, they could see your light was on up all night. And there's a stalkery type like that where they'll look over and kind of check on you all the time. Okay? Something like that. So I hope you enjoyed. This is a little glimpse into your future randomly. Could happen whenever. We don't know. Either way, hope you have a good night. Bye. What is this? Oh gosh, I have to scroll up. Hold on. I want Mountain Dew. All of my ice is melted. And I want my taco. Okay. Sounds like fun. Yes, well, drinking the Dr. Pepper all day, it is actually pretty fun. I like it. Okay. Yes, it is. It really kind of is. Okay. And it's like I don't want to be picky and I don't want to be like pinky up about romance or love. I feel like it's like the one thing you're supposed to be kind of like negotiable on, like to an extent, right? But I tell myself if it don't fit, it don't fit. And I'd rather just be single if it don't work. It's just less stress. From someone who has social anxiety, it's like don't tempt me. Don't tempt me to stop dating, world. This is me trying. I actually wrote that on my on my dating on my dating profiles. I'm like, I'm trying. That's it. That's it. That's all I said. And I don't know what people think of that, but people try to date me still. Okay, that's someone is, okay, I do that. I do live streaming somehow. I was from breakup with my ex-husband. Stalker. Your friend. Oh, you're constantly ignoring the calls? Yeah. Okay, so he might not literally be stalking you. It's just he's got that in him. That's what that means. He's got it in him. Okay, so he might drive past your house one night and just make sure you're okay. And I mean, that's that stalker coming out of him. Okay, he's calling you a lot because he wants to know what's going on with you. And that's why you're kind of probably trying to ignore the calls because you just don't want to deal with that pressure. Possessive. There's a possessive energy to that person. But that doesn't mean they're an actual like stalker, like they're outside in your bushes. I don't mean it that severely. I mean just they got that in them. So it's like if you triggered them enough, maybe he would go in the bushes one day. I feel like, but he has not. Okay. Well, thank you, Sydney. You too. I hope you enjoyed. If you're still here. Either way, pile three. I want this taco. I was listening to this one girl, what her name, Allie Wentworth. I don't remember. I used to watch some type of thing, some video about her a long time ago. She's like, I think she's a comedian. I really don't know what she does, but she was talking about one time she was having sex with her husband, and she was just so not interested, and she was thinking, I just gotta finish this, and I could go eat a cookie. And I wanted to laugh so bad at this joke, but if I was to laugh at that with my ex-husband near me, he would have took such offense to that joke. So I had to not laugh at that one. But oh my God, yes, no, there's been many times where I had this sex and I'm like, just hurry, just finish it so you can go eat a cookie, Nicole. Okay, listen, I won't go there. But I like to reward myself. So I'm gonna have a taco after this reading. Okay, we have option three, the crocodile. Crocodile Dundee. All right, a peek into your future. Okay, I want to say you might be watching a movie right now in your future. You might be watching Crocodile Dundee. If not, I'm just teasing. But overall, the lamb card with the crocodile. Jesus, that's like bait. Oh my God, it's making me think of Jurassic Park, like when they drop the lamb into the little or the cow. They drop the cow into the raptor cage. Okay, something like this. Oh, they dropped the. That's what it is. They put the goat on a leash for the T Rex. Like what? They gave a cow to three raptors, but they gave a goat to a T Rex? What is this? Either way, it's kind of like that scene's playing out in my head with this crocodile right now. Okay, so maybe you're fishing. I don't know. But overall, I feel like there might be something you're trying to take a bite out of, or someone. I can't tell which angle it is right now. Either way, I feel like someone's watching you. We have the stalk card over here. Slow down the pace of the bait before it's too late. I feel like they're not stalking you right now. Okay, but I feel like in the future they're gonna be stalking you. You're gonna have a stalker. Okay, but I don't know. It's a crocodile stalker. I don't know. Hmm. I shall read these cards and we'll find out more. Sparks of light. It makes me think of fireworks. Okay, but overall, I feel like the judge card. This is somebody watching you. I feel like they judge you. I don't think you know them. So it is someone watching you. But I feel like it's, yeah, I can't tell if it's a bad stalk, like, because depending on what type of stalking it is what type of angle it's being projected from. Do you know what I mean? The judge card, I feel like this person is very judging, very judgmental, creator. Yeah, no, I feel like this person is very, like, I want to say picky, but they're very judgy. Okay? Sparks of light. I feel like they're lured into you. They feel like you're luring them. Like they're a crocodile and you know you're a lamb and you're like dancing in front of them like ha ha ha. And I feel like this crocodile won't eat you, but you like know that's what they eat or something. You know what I mean? Sparks of light. I feel like that's like overriding nature, the judge card. So I feel like this person is kind of a nasty person. Okay. And I guess they don't stalk you. fertility. They like you. They want to date you. They want to. The fertility card means that they want. If this is a man, he wants to come and you. Okay, a lot, which means he like really wants to be with you. That's like wanting to make a family. Even if this person doesn't want kids, he just wants you want birth control type of thing. Like this is like a thing of theirs. Like it's like a desire to have sex with you. Raw. Okay, just all natural sex. All right, that's what this person wants with you. But I feel like they're very picky. Sparks of light, they really like you. You sparkle to them, I feel like. But for them to be with you, it's kind of like they have to kind of hold back something, some type of urge, constancy. The lamb, I feel like they see that you're really tough. I feel like you're really hard to date. I feel like you're not paying attention to them. They're not even really necessarily trying, but they're not really quite lurking. They're like studying or watching or they're judging you, like to be straightforward without it being rude. But it's because they like you so much. They want to judge. They want to sit back and judge you. So like if this is like I don't know who this could be really. I imagine them basically, we'll just say maybe it's like a coworker or a neighbor or something. They keep an eye on you for sure. If they have a way to watch your any type of media platforms that you've given them, they watch them. All right. The lamb card. I feel like no matter what you do, they've judged you to be the lamb. Sparks of light. I feel like they don't see it as you're solidly bright. You're sparks of light. So they're like, you're the lamb, but just because you're the lamb doesn't mean you're not, you're like always the lamb. So, like, we might have a bad side to you, or like just a temper, or like a yeah, temper, red and white rose. You know what I mean? Like, you might have a temper to you, do something like this. This person notices it, and I feel like, but they still see you as the lamb. They see you as a very good natured person. And you're very hard to get attention of. Like they almost want to say you're really dumb, but they don't mean it in a bad way. They like this. They admire it about you. They think they find it attractive. This person finds your lamb energy highly attractive. I don't know, the creator card. I feel like you make this person, you're like a muse for this person. So they pay attention to you because it makes them create. I feel like in their mind, maybe even in their dreams, them paying attention to you, they dream about you, things like this. This person really wants to date you. So this person starts to, I want to say, get obsessive a little bit. There's like a little bit of an obsessiveness to it. It's not super extreme, like this person's sitting around like being creepy like that. No, but they definitely do like look into you. They might have Googled you, or you know what I mean. They might have did something like this, mildly looked into you, and I feel like it's to really solidify that you're this lamb. I don't know. They really like that you're like this constancy. So basically, judge card. This is like something that happens over time, right? Now, this could already be happening, and they're just not stalking you right now. They're just paying attention to you, right? But they have like stalked you, and I feel like in the near future, like within this future reading, our peak here, I feel like they've reached a judgment. This is like a judgment day for them, like a wake up kindness. They judge you to be kind. Spirit. I feel like what's that word when you're like happy spirited? I mean uplifted, whatever. Some of this heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. This person even sees you as someone that guides them. As it is, you're a lamb for sure, and they're definitely a crocodile. But I feel like this crocodile don't need to eat you. No, this crocodile has a food supply. So I feel like this is like a crocodile that's friends with a lamb. They want to date this lamb. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, they realize something about you that makes them not care that they're a crocodile. I don't know why they care so much that they're a crocodile. Show the world the real you. Maybe you don't know they're a crocodile because they got the lamb card. Maybe they presented themselves to you falsely. And I feel like maybe they ran off on you or something like this. This could be in the past. Or it could happen within this, all this could happen within 6 months. But basically, this is really um, You uplift their spirits. You make them feel relaxed and slowed down. They like talking to you and connecting with you. This is somebody that has options, so they're a good looking person. And I feel like constancy, I feel like they always have options. People are always interested in this person. There's always at least someone interested. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that like with a confidenceness. No, like this person's always got someone interested somewhere. They're good looking. I feel like if it's a man, he's a well-rounded, good looking man. But something with the lamb card, maybe you look young. I think that's what it is. I think this person likes you, but I feel like they don't believe in your age. The fertility card. This is always that lady looks kind of old, but yet kind of young. Okay, and then the lamb card, it's like, yeah, no, you might have a youthfulness to you. They try to figure out if you, I guess, sparks of light. Makes me think they always want to see you in some good lighting. I don't know. I feel like you've hung out with this person somehow. That's why I say in the future, our peak in the future is what we're seeing is that someone that I want to say keeps an eye on you. You kind of know them. You talk to them. Good cheer. They cheer you up. There's someone that makes you laugh. It's kind of like a secret admirer type thing. So it's like I don't know how much you know of them, how much you talk on with them. Okay, constancy. You might talk to them often. Right? Red and white rose. It's kind of like black and white, but the opposite, more like romantic. Okay, white carnation, devotion, be true and pure in thought and deed. Yeah, no, this person was trying to judge whether or not I would feel like you are as innocent as you seem. And I feel like, and they judge, yes, you are. You're everything you say. You're the age you are. They believe you're the age you are. They believe everything you've said. They believe you're innocent. They believe if you've ever said something wrong, it was an accident. Like this person finally sees you for who you are. I feel like you're somebody that can be really tough and not show that you're very lamb-esque, right? This person has seen you as a lamb. They've seen you fertility. I feel like this might be someone you've slept with. It seems like it's someone you've gotten intimate with. They've seen this part of you, so they know it exists. But they just don't know if it's like real or not. Like, is that really you, or were you maybe? You know what I mean? Because if we don't know, I don't know. This person finally, it finally clicks to them. I don't know. I feel like they might have a dream. Creator plus that coffin card. Whoever this is, they're single. They're not dating anyone. Good cheer. I feel like this might have been someone you used to date, or someone that tried to date you, or someone that's wanted to date you, or someone that stepped aside and didn't date you. I don't know the judge card. I feel like they couldn't. I don't know why. But then they come back. I feel like the stalk card, that's what it is. They haven't like stalked you. I feel like they could have maybe a little bit like they might have went to your house or something like this, but they didn't like sit outside your house. They didn't do anything like this. I feel like, but they feel like they stalk you because they think about you a whole lot. Okay, and if there's a way, like I said, like if you have like a media or they read it here and there, I'm sure they probably maybe just check it a little each day. Just I feel like connect to you. This person is like they miss you. And I mean, this could be someone you talk to every day, but they still miss you more than you talk to them. Judge, I feel like they judge you to be such a good person. And you're someone that I feel like I said, you're like a muse for them. They kind of like feel motivated to create or do something that they're doing. Maybe you're like not a cheerleader, but maybe you like pep this person up. That's what it is. You pep them up. I don't know how often you talk to them, but whenever you do, oh gosh, you pep them. Maybe you give this person pep talks or something, or but overall, that's what I'm saying. This is like they have a secret. It's like a secret admirer, even if it's someone you knew that liked you. Like this could be someone you tried to date and you guys were like friends with benefits. Y'all had some sex and things like this, but then maybe you guys had a falling out. Or this person always kept thinking of you, or maybe this is someone that just always wanted to date you, but the judge card they held off. They didn't want to, but they've always think on you. Stock card. They always think on you and pay way too much attention to you. I feel like, I don't know, kindness. They're not wishing anything bad on you. They're not sitting. They're not like a hater who sits there and watches you and festers on you. No, no. They're thinking on it. They're trying to decide. I feel like they really like you. It's one of those where they don't really want to approach because they want everything with you. Okay. And I feel like they want to make sure that, but they only want everything with you if you really are what they see you as. And they just cannot believe that you are what they see you as. Oh God, they have the hardest time believing it. The judge card, as I'm saying, this person might run away from you. Music. This person might like a lot of music. I want to say they might listen to a lot of music. Like they might listen to it often. I feel like everybody likes music, duh. But I mean, this person is like someone who listens to it often, like all the time. They probably always have headphones on, something like this. Step out of your comfort zone. They might not be very comfortable with sharing their music. So they might not play it out loud or, I don't know, devotion. Overall, that's what it is. This person comes back and they try to devote themselves to you. Wishes come true. Your wish come true to this person. This person sleeps alone and they hate it, but they like being alone. This is a technical person. I feel like, but because you're the lamb, they don't mind you around. This is somebody with crocodile energy. They hide a lot. They're very, you know what I mean? Like predatorial almost. And I feel like, so they like lamb, right? But they don't ever find anyone that's like a lamb, like you, like true, like deep in their blood here with the red and white rose fertility card. Like like I think they imagined having babies with you, male or female. They imagined this happening, and I think that they liked it. They were like, well, yeah, I would like. I feel like you're someone they wouldn't mind having babies with. They'd be like, shit, if that happens, it happens. I don't know that, and I feel like this person is someone who doesn't get people pregnant at all, never. They will always strap it up. They will. I feel like they will never be sloppy like this. But they're. I feel like you're someone they could be sloppy with. That's what I'm saying. You're someone that they really, 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 really like. And I feel like, and this isn't the crocodile. This isn't someone that lets anyone ever. This is someone who just hunts all damn day and sits alone with his little eyes sticking out of the fucking water. You know what I mean? Think about that. They got crocodile energy, but they see you as not that. Yeah, you're their bait. You're exactly what they want. They think you're too young for them, even that you're baiting them somehow. It ain't even real. You're a wish come true, and they can't believe it because this person isn't a crocodile. At the end of the day, they're not actually going to eat you. Do you know what I mean? But basically, like this person can't find anything like innocent like this to date them because of who they are and how they are. But I feel like overall, this person is extremely kind. I don't know. I feel like they're just very used to being alone or just do better alone. So they have a hard time with the lamb card. They probably hurt a lot of people's feelings. So anyone they try to date, maybe they offend them, things like this. But there's a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods if only we listen. Rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. This is, oh my God, this is like that person, like this is almost like uh, this is almost like when a person wishes for it and it happens like the next fucking day. Like I wish I could meet the woman or the man of my dreams because it's a birthday, and they blow the candles, right? Just an example. The next day, it happens, type of thing. Like it came so quick, this person couldn't believe it. So this is something that either happens within the next 6 months, like you meet someone and they freak out on you a bit, and then they come back. But I feel like a lot of you, this has already happened, and someone's coming back within 6 months, and this is when they come back. They're coming back saying that they want to devote themselves to you. They have to step out of their comfort zone to do this kindness and spirit. I feel like they do. I feel like they get almost influenced or almost possessed or driven to do it. Like they just, it's like they wake up in the middle of the night, maybe not literally, but they might wake up in the middle of the night from a dream, and the dream is just so fucking real that they just get in their car and they just gotta come talk to you or something. And maybe they message you while they're on their way or something, or they try they call you even to try to make sure you're out. Like they try. I got a picture of John Travolta when he's got the bitch ODing. Like it's some shit like that. Like you're coming whether they answer or not. You know what I mean? Like, and you're gonna wake them up when you get there because it's that big of a deal. You want to talk to them, like not you, but this person wants to talk to you. Like they're gonna come to you. I feel like it's not necessary. It's not gonna be that dramatic. Let's be honest here, but it's something like this. like there's an impediment to it. Like they wake up to it. Like it could be like they're just sitting at work and they see you flirting with somebody online, and they're like, oh, what are they about to date? Oh my God, no, wait, hold on, I don't know. They start freaking out. All right, King of Swords, the Lilies card. Okay, with consolation. Consolation goes with constancy in my mind. So I feel like they come back to you basically not like begging for forgiveness, right? But there is that sense of like pleading to talk. I feel like you're not holding out on them. Like you're not mad at this person. I feel like you're just not necessarily expecting them. Okay, they might bring you flowers. I feel like they just picked them. Okay, like they didn't like buy these flowers. They might have been in their home or something. Like you know what I mean? Like they're just some flower. Maybe they read them from maybe they bought them from the grocery store or gas station. Point is though, is that consolation. Like they do want to apologize, I guess, for their absence, things like this. They want to shower you with tons of compliments. They want to say all the nice things they haven't been able to say to you since the last time you've seen each other or since they've stopped or something. I feel like this is someone that you've at least tried to date. I just don't know if y'all ever got together. I feel like majority of you, yes. Y'all got together and they somehow got to see an intimate side of you. And I really like it. Okay, so that's why I say this person comes back, wants to talk to you basically, tries to discuss whether or not the ship has sailed between you. Like, would you still want to give them a date or a chance, something like this? They want to devote themselves. They want to be whatever it is you want because they I don't know, they see it as, I guess this person's alone. Like I said, that they kind of like always are alone. But I feel like they've watched you and analyzed you and studied you long enough to see that you're very alone too. And that basically, I feel like they could fit your life. Do you know what I mean? Music. I feel like this person has a song they listen to. This person likes your music. They have a way to know your music. You've shown them your music. You've maybe rode in the car with them and put your playlists on or something. They've heard some music and they like it. Step out of your comfort zone. I feel like this is somebody that knows you're shy, and maybe they know you struggle with that, and they think it's really attractive. They've seen you do it. They've seen you step out of your comfort zone. They like this. This is somebody that likes you. I feel like this is all stuff they want to tell you. Okay, but first they're gonna start off with like being very, I feel like, direct and letting you know that they're gonna literally tell you that you're a wish come true for them. They didn't realize it. They do now. They love you. They wish they told you all these great things they held back on. Fertility card. Oh gosh, they can't stop thinking of. I feel like they have sex dreams about you. Okay, I feel like this person has a lot of options chasing after them, but I feel like they don't even chase after any of these options. They don't even really notice them. If this person ever starts to think on sex, I feel like this person's highly distracted. So if they ever start to think on sex, like just naturally, they think about you. I don't know, be pure in thought and deed. So I feel like they think about you when they masturbate. I feel like whenever this person masturbates, I feel like if they masturbate often, they're always thinking about you when they're masturbating. Because your wish come true to them. They just didn't fucking believe it. So I feel like this draws them back to you, that you come back. They come back. They're apologetic, but they're not really necessarily like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. It's not like that. They're just taking responsibility for what's going on, and they're hoping maybe with the judge card that you'll want to date them because they realize they really, really, really want to date you. They see it as they needed this. Whatever happened, there might be a separation, no speaking, something, right? But whatever's happened to where they pop up and do this, they see it as that had to happen in order for me to see everything clearly. I don't know, for them to really feel it and know it. They didn't quite know. I don't know. That's why I say you might be this person's first love or something like this. And they didn't know what it felt like to love someone like this. They figure it's just like anything else. Because I feel like all love starts the same, right? It all starts exciting and loving and things like this. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Eight of Pentacles, the key. So this person sees you as functioning. You function in their life. they have a job, you have a job. Like they see that everything you say is true. I feel like this person didn't necessarily believe everything. The creator card, this person's been lied to. I feel like extremely. And I feel like often, like every person, this person, constancy, every person this person's tried to date has lied about themselves to him, him. So most of you, this is a man, but this could be women too, but majority of you, yes. So all the women that he's ever dated have all pretended to be some sweet, innocent lamb. And they've only showed them little sparks of themselves, little light, little tidbits of them. And I feel like this person trusted all that. And then one day they started to look into the intuition, energetically stalking. They feel something, then they go check it out. So it's not really stalking, they just get alerted to go check something and then they go do. And I feel like they do this and then they realize that person's not innocent at all. And I feel like it shatters this person a little bit. It makes this person really hard to see anything true. So I feel like you don't even approach this person as a lamb. You approach this person as a judge, like as like a real like black and white and maybe gray, a little strange. Like you're not even trying to be sweet and nice and innocent. They just see you as that. I think they see you for everything but the lamb. And they're like, that's like my wish come true, but they're just not that innocent. And I think then they realize over time, no, you actually very much are innocent. You're so innocent that you don't even think to say you're innocent. And I think that's kind of what this person realizes like, oh shit, that's true. Innocent people don't even know they're innocent because there's no guilt in their minds. So they don't think to act innocent or claim innocence, really. Do you know what I mean? Unless they're questioned with something. Do you know what I mean? So they walk around with an innocent mindset. If you approach them even suspiciously with like some stressful little question, I feel like they wouldn't even catch it because their mindset is not well, that's you. Because your mindset is not guilty. So you don't even catch it. But then but this person, like I said, they have a really hard time seeing that. They needed time. And I feel like I don't know, they were alone the whole time they've been away from you. Good cheer. I feel like they've had people try to date them. And I think they might have gone on dates. But I feel like I feel like I don't even know if anything's happened with those people, if they even did anything. I feel like majority you know. And this person I feel like, committed themselves to thinking about you and trying to figure out how to devote to you. I don't know, judge card. They see it as if you were so judgy like this, like you're very black and white and understanding and all this jazz. The key card, this person feels like if they come in and tell you everything that's been going on and tell you that they miss you and tell you why you guys have been, you know, what I mean, whatever happened between you, tell you why you're not dating basically because this is someone you want. I feel like you wanted to date and they rejected you. So I feel like they come back eventually, and I feel like and they somehow try to make it functioning with the key card. They try to give you whatever answers you need. So and I feel like in turn they kind of want some themselves, but I feel like this person kind of got all their answers on their own, and that's what's even causing them to be able to even pop back up in your life and be like, I want to date you again, type of thing. Creator card, I feel like they're literally no bullshit. They're just coming in to tell you this. I feel like they're not going to dance around with it and try to be friends first and all this stuff. This is somebody that already knows they can be your friend. They get along with you great. I feel like you give them a good cheer, like a good vibe. You're their wish come true. So if they can't date you, they don't. It's too painful, I think, to even be in your life because then you're gonna date someone else, and this person can't watch you date someone else. So that's why this person's not gonna. There's gonna be no bullshit to it. They're gonna slide in. They're gonna try to talk about all of this. They're coming in as like an ex. Do you know what I mean? They're not coming in as a friend trying to make peace. No, they're coming in as an ex trying to get back together and trying to discuss the past if you want to discuss it, anything you need to know for them to be able to but them coming alone, they're like almost going to tell you this. Me being here alone means that I'm serious about it. So as I'm saying, this person's trying to take a real serious relationship turn on you. And I don't even know if there's a distance too much on you guys. It might just be, like I said, like secret admirer. I think that was this pile. But so it's like they kind of haven't really went out and spoke about the romance yet. Or a lot of you, they have. I feel like you have. That's why I said there's like a sense of y'all trying to date, maybe dating, and it not really working out. And this person kind of blaming themselves and their issues from I want to say trust issues from people lying to them, like straight up just lying. And I feel like so when you came through, you were everything they wanted and more, but everyone else has too, and they were liars. So this person wigs out on you, and then they stalk you because they're like they want to know the truth. They see it's the truth. You are their dream and their wish come true. So now they're coming through. Well, I guess I don't know. They wake up to this idea out of nowhere. I feel like they have time and they're trying to figure it out, and then something happens that makes them say, "I got to do it now." Holy shit! I hope I'm not too late. Type of feel. Okay, I don't know what makes them think that, but either way, I'm gonna catch up on the chat. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that was good. And you have a good night. Bye. Let's see. Whew. Oh, thank you. I think that's nice. I'm talking to Dylan. He says I'm an awesome card reader. That's really nice. An engineer. I didn't even pick up on any careers. Okay. He's older than me. You feel terrified? I wonder why. I wonder what that was. when I terrified you. Okay. The last part surprises you? Yeah. No, it surprises me too. I guess that's what it is. You have something surprising happen within the next 6 months. Okay. Don't know when that'll be. That could be very long. I really don't know. But either way, I'm happy you enjoyed. The next reading I'm doing, I'm trying to think, what is it? Next reading is from Sydney. Okay, it's just an 18 plus. All right, I don't know what I haven't really put much thought into it. All right, but it's gonna be something provocative. All right, I'm gonna try to be provocative. I'll try to do it tomorrow, so it'll be Saturday night. So that's fitting. But either way, I hope everybody has a great night and you enjoyed the reading. Bye.